Hello guys, good to see you today. It's gonna be a great day. It's evening here in New York, and today happens to be my mentor's birthday. Bishop David Oyedepo has been my spiritual father over the years, and somebody whose passion and vision has inspired me to aspire for great things and to do things. So today I want to share few thoughts on a couple of lessons I've learned from Bishop, having followed him over the years. It's almost 20 decades, now over 15 years. I've been someone in that system, from heading a little drama group to heading the church fellowship as a student, and later becoming a pastor, and then of course later having opportunity to be in the headquarters church and watch him closely. There are a couple of things I've learned from him, and the first one I want to emphasize on, Salihu Abdulatif, you're welcome, thank you for joining. Abayo Mitunde Oyebode, thank you for joining. One of the major things I've learned from Bishop, and I will never forget, is to enjoy the mockery of men. You see, one of the prize for greatness is mockery. People will mock you on your way to the top as you continue to move on, because not everybody will understand you. There was one statement I'll never forget I learned from Bishop T.D. Jakes, that life is about perspective. The perspective of a giraffe is different from that of a tortoise. It's about the view you are seeing life. Can you see some of these buildings now? Somebody who has lived in a village, okay, who has not seen more than a 2-story building in his life, will tell you that it's impossible to have buildings like this in a place. Okay, will tell you that it's impossible. Somebody who has been in a village. So life is about perspective. And one of the things I've learned from Bishop is that, you see, you don't need to engage your mockers. You don't need to engage people who criticize you. They have right to their opinion. If they don't like you, it's their opinion, and they are entitled to it. If they think you are a liar, it's their opinion, they are entitled to it. If they think you're a thief, it's an opinion, they are entitled to it. And it takes foolishness. It's only a foolish person that will take his energy and time engaging people who are mocking him or her, or people who are criticizing him or her. All you need to do when people are mocking you, move on. Result will eventually terminate the insult. I will never forget it. So this has given me tough skin in life and in business, where I'm not moved by criticism. I'm not moved by what people say. I'm not moved by the view of others. I just continue to grow on. And number two thing I've learned from Bishop, and I think this is one critical thing everybody have learned, is that hard work does not kill, it only refines. Hard work does not kill, it only refines. Okay? If you ever make it in life, just keep working hard. Just keep working hard. Every day, give it your best. Okay? Put something into it on a daily basis. You see, it will just take it's just a matter of time. Give it time. A day will come. Everybody will now know that you knew what you were doing and you were right. So, hard work, every day putting time into what you're doing. Do you know that if you sleep for 8 hours every day, by the time you are 75, you will have slept, okay, for 25 years. In other words, 1/3 of your life has been used sleeping. It's amazing. Okay, 1/3 of your life will have been used sleeping. So hard work is a critical element if you ever want to make it in life. Every day, wake up and add something. Be a value adder. Give it your best on a daily basis. My mentor is here, Dr. Pebao. Good to see you tonight. You're welcome, doctor. Okay, so the second principle I learned from Bishop is hard work. The man barely sleep 3-4 hours every day. He works 16 to 18 hours every day. Okay, and this is not story, it's not they said. I've had times where I've had meetings in the church headquarters, and 3 a.m. I was leaving. 3 a.m. Bishop was still in his office. Okay, 3 a.m. he was still in his office. So hard work is what entitles people to the level of success and achievement they desire. By the way, I am somewhere. I think I'm at the port. Let me just show you around. It's a beautiful scene anyway here in New York. Very beautiful scene anyway. So I think this is a good place to talk. Mr. Emmanuel Olushola, you're welcome. Thank you for joining. Hard work is one of the major things I've learned from Bishop. Bishop one time said his friends asked him, and that's why people like us can do vacation small. He said his friend asked him, Brother David, why don't you go for vacation? He said, we are the fathers of our generation. If we go for vacation, the future is doomed for the next generation. And so he kept putting. See what has happened to Covent University today. See the seed of the things he started. I remember when Covent University started, then what everybody was saying is too expensive. Blah, 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 blah. Today, Covent University is one of the cheapest. It's not cheap, but it's one of the cheapest of the private universities we have today. So the principle is just keep giving it. Keep pushing. Every day add value. Work hard. And it's just a matter of time you will get there. Okay? Number 3, principle I've learned from Bishop Oyedepo is consistency. Every day you are just going to learn a different version of faith, but the message is faith. Be it prosperity, be it holiness, be it whatever, is always about faith. Be consistent with your message and you get to the top. Be consistent with your business and you get to the top. You see, this way many of us, you do this business today, you change it tomorrow. You do one business today, you change it. You change your business and career the same way you change girls. Okay? Today we know you to be dating Shade, tomorrow you are dating Yinka. And there's just so much inconsistency with the youth of this generation. One of the things I've learned from Bishop Oyedepo is be consistent. Just keep at it. Be consistent. Every day, there's a level of consistency you bring into a business that makes you a force to reckon with in that industry. When you make up your mind that you're just going to be a force to reckon with in a particular industry, all you need to do is to keep doing it. Be consistent. Not that you change today, you start a new one tomorrow. We are known for this today, tomorrow you're known for something else. Learn to be consistent. Okay? And you will get to the top. Another major lesson I've learned from Bishop Oyedepo, who is celebrating his 62nd birthday today, is the law of mentorship. Okay? It's the law of mentorship. Sally who say thank you, sir. Thank you too. Mr. Emmanuel Olushola say thank you, sir. Thank you too. Mr. Abayomi says thank you, sir. Thank you too. Okay? And you can comment. If you have things you've learned from Bishop Oyedepo, please share. This is to honor him. Also, you can tag people with this link and share this video to as many people as possible. And also comment if there are principles and things you've learned from Bishop. Please share. Today is his 62nd birthday. You feel free to share. Another major thing I've learned from Bishop that I never forget, and I think this is raw and this is very, very important that we as people, as young people, we pick up. Okay, is prudency. Most people don't know Bishop is one of the most prudent human beings you can ever find on the planet. Okay, those of us who work closely, we know. Okay, he's one of the most prudent human beings. Nothing is wasted. Everything must be accounted for. Everything must be accounted for. The ministry is glorious and big today because it's a prudent ministry. You don't spend anyhow. Everything must have a purpose. Everything must be productive. And I think that has been one of the most critical factor. And then the one I want to share before this is the law of the mentorship, the law of mentorship. Okay, Bishop has lived his life, okay, all these years having mentors in faith, mentor in holiness and wisdom. Daddy Gio is a mentor to Bishop. Kenneth Ege is a mentor to Bishop. Bishop does not have one mentor. He has about 7 of them. Daosa was another one, T.L. Osborne. Several people he learned from. And that helped him, because by the time you combine what you learn from A, you combine it with what you learn from B, you combine what you learn from C, okay, you end up coming with one of the best solutions to your world. Mr. Dele Bowale Dowu Michael, thank you for joining. Judith Arike Oyibola, thank you for joining. You're all welcome. Thank you so much. We're sharing about what we have learned from Bishop Oyedepo. Today is his birthday, and feel free to share yours, whatever you've learned from him, and tag your friends and invite people to join this conversation. The law of if I ask some of us, who are your mentors? Some of us don't have. And I'm not talking about just mentor by mouth. Okay, I've had people who said I'm their mentor. I'm not aware to be the called mentor. I'm not aware I'm their mentor. Okay, of course there are people who are role models, people you can read their books and watch their tapes, but you still need physical mentor, people you can develop a close relationship with, people you can develop a one-on-one relationship with, and they can hold you by the hand and take you through life. Every business that I failed in my life were businesses that I did not have mentor to go with. Every business, any business that I've had to do with mentors, with people who have gone ahead of me, or bring in partners, okay, who have more wisdom in that area than I do. Okay, even though it's never convenient or easy for me, that the business have eventually thrived and achieved tremendous success. That the business where I put in little effort and I'm getting so much celebration, I'm wondering how much have I put into this? And the reason is because of the law of mentorship. So if you want to go far, and that's the lesson, get a mentor. Look for a mentor. Okay, get a mentor, get somebody to mentor you, get somebody to put you through life, somebody to put you through, somebody to show you the way. You don't know it all. Okay, you don't know everything about life. This world is so funny that we don't know everything about life. You need mentors. And I've realized in my time of learning from Bishop, there is no perfect mentor in the world. If you are looking for one, then go away. You will never find one. Okay, so you must just make up your mind that it is worth having. Despite that, there's nobody that is perfect. There's no perfect mentor. If you choose to pick a mentor, just walk around it. And that's why for me, it has helped me. I take my time to pick who I choose as a mentor. I study and I look at their strengths and their weaknesses, and I pray for grace even before we start the relationship. Grace to be able to endure the challenges and endure and be able to look away, okay, from the so-called weaknesses that people will say my mentor has. I've always asked for grace for that, and God has given me to a good level where I've enjoyed grace, and I've been able to look not to be distracted by the so-called weaknesses of my mentor, and I've been able to get what I want from them, the things that made me to connect with them. I've been able to focus on that and continue in that, and I've developed good relationship with a lot of the people who have been my mentor today. And I think that is a critical aspect of this whole conversation. If this is all you learn from Bishop Oyedepo, that's fine. Mentorship. Have a mentor. Have a family mentor in your marriage, in your business, in your career. Don't go into any business without having somebody to mentor you. And whatever it's going to require, some mentor require that you spend time with them. You sacrifice time. You pay with your time for them to mentor you. Why not give it? Some mentor require that you pay with cash. Why not give it? Some mentor require that you create what we call a win-win relationship. Okay? A mutually beneficial relationship. Why not give it? Whatever it will cost. Okay? Develop mentorship relationship. Look for people that can mentor you in different aspects of business, cultivate that relationship, develop that relationship, groom that relationship over the years. Mentors are ladders to the top. When I see people who lack help, when I see people who lack speed, okay, who are struggling in the same business for years, the first question I ask them, who is your mentor? Because you will always produce after your kind. You will always produce after your kind. Period. A lot of times in business, most of my colleagues and friends in business, they tell me, you see, we just see an Oyedepo businessman. When we see you, we just see a man called in the business realm and he's operating the order of Oyedepo in the business world. And I say, well, it is well. He's building cities. I'm building conglomerates, empires. And that's why they call me emperor. Okay? But you will naturally replicate, because a lion will give birth to a lion, a goat to a goat, a sheep to a sheep. Okay? The same way a successful person will give birth to a successful person. No matter the field he or she decides to go into, will give birth to a successful person. So when you have mentors in a field, no matter the issue, you will replicate their success. Naturally. Naturally. You will replicate. That's why you must be careful who mentors you. Okay? Because you will certainly replicate their success. You will. Okay? Thank you, Mr. Adu Wale Lesomi. Thank you for joining. Good to see you. Okay? Good to see you. That is my protege, even though it's my big more boy, it's my protege. Okay? Good to see you, sir. So, in life and in business, David Shagun Moses, you're welcome. Good to see you. In life and in business, you want to go far, okay? Get a mentor. And that's the last session we'll be talking about today, about lessons from Bishop Oyedepo. Get a mentor. Once you get mentors, you see your journey will just be so easy. A lot of people will even be asking, what is your secret? What are you doing to get to the top? They won't know that it's the fact that the mistakes your mentor made, you are not making them. The challenges your mentors have, you are not having them. You skip all of that by choosing to have a mentor and maintain a good relationship with your mentor no matter what. What I've discovered over the years that I've hurt and robbed people from building good mentorship relationship is looking at the so-called weakness of their mentors. And in some cases, that's the strength of the mentor. That's why it's going to the top. Okay? And they so much get to dwell over the weaknesses, and that in itself rob them of what they could have learned and benefit from that person. Okay? Thank you so much for being part of this session. I'm going to do part 2 of this, where I come up with more principles that I've learned from Bishop Oyedepo in over 15 years. See you and bye-bye.